Hi, my name is Elizabeth McNulty, and for my first book critique, I chose to focus on the children's picture book Owl Moon. This book was written by Jane Yolen and illustrated by John Shaner. It is a book that can probably be used for any grade level from preschool to third grade, but I will be using it for second grade specifically. I chose this book because it was one I remember reading when I was younger, and I really loved the illustrations and the peacefulness of the story. The book outlines the story of a little girl and her father in an adventure to find owls that they embark on one night. They trudge through the snow while different creatures watch them and the moon lights their way. The father makes an owl call and receives no response for the first few tries, until finally an echo is heard. I decided to do a reading language arts lesson as well as a geography lesson. For the language arts lesson, I will discuss with the students the concept of adjectives and how they are words used to describe things. After reading the book, I would have the students go through the book and pick out as many descriptive words as they can and write them down on a blank sheet of paper. Once they have found all the descriptive words that they can, I would instruct them to pick out 3 descriptive words from their list and use those same words to describe a personal outing that they have been on. They will write their story online on a website known as Storybird. They can create a book of sorts to describe their story and add pictures if they want. Here's the link to the Storybird page I have set up for the students to create and post their own stories. For the geography lesson, I decided to have the students think about where the great horned owl can be found in America. I would discuss with them how the owl that the father in the story is calling to is the great horned owl and how it can be only found in certain places in the U.S. I would print out one blank map for each of my students, and together we would discuss the places that the great horned owl can be found, and the students would color in the places on the map where it can be found. The other 4 books that I read for this set are My Friend Rabbit, The Three Pigs, The Ugly Duckling, and Olivia. My Friend Rabbit by Eric Roman is a children's picture book about a mouse and rabbit who are best friends. Rabbit borrows Mouse's toy airplane, but alas he gets stuck in a tree. Rabbit comes up with several different solutions to the problem he has caused and fails miserably every time. Throughout the story, Mouse sticks by Rabbit's side and continues to be friends with him, exhibiting a true example of friendship. The Three Pigs by David Weisner is a story based on the traditional story of the 3 little pigs, but with a bit of a twist. The story follows that there are 3 pigs who all make their houses out of different material, and one by one the wolf comes and blows the pigs right out of the story, and they embark on their own adventures. It is a great story about creativity and imagination. The third book is The Ugly Duckling by Jerry Pinkney. The story tells the tale of a duckling that was teased by every other animal he encountered for being ugly. He meets many groups of animals during his journey to find a home and gets rejected several different times until finally he meets a flock of swans who accept him lovingly. He looks at his reflection and sees that he too has grown into a swan. He spreads his wings and flies off with the other swans, finally having found a group that accepts him. The final book in this set of book critiques is Olivia by Ian Falconer. This book follows the story of a little girl who is uniquely herself. The book details all the cool and lovable traits of this female pig who is confident in herself and in her interests. It is a great lesson to people in general to be completely themselves and love every minute of it, even if it is not what everyone else is like. Thank you.